Hello, today we're taking a quick look at some of the Elvia changes for Orcs and Nagas, as well as how the updates to pets looting will affect spawns, where a lot of loot drops. Spoiler, it does help, but it's not by a whole lot. Anyway, diving straight to the Elvia changes, it is worth noting first and foremost that the patch notes seem to recommend that you stick with the zone most appropriate to your AP bracket, as mentioned here, somewhat suggesting that there might be an AP cap for players with AP far above the recommended amount. Now for Orcs, the Valtara spawn rate has actually been increased by 600%, while the following Trash Loot and Orange spawn rate has been reduced. You can pause the video here if you want to take a closer look. Anyhow, in an actual session, this seems to suggest that you will always have at least one weapon buff in a single hour, with a maximum possible spirit buff uptime of about 29.9 minutes, due to the 20-minute cooldown upon picking up a weapon buff. In practice, it does seem to be the case as well, but of course, there is a drop rate event ongoing right now, and it could have affected the spawns somewhat, but given the number of spirits that spawn, I'd say that you would at least have one weapon per hour here at Orcs. Do you note that Elvia weapons will now only last for 3 minutes instead of 6? At the end of my hour, my trash loot was 11k with a level 2 loot scroll with 2 seeds and 11 flames, which is not exactly very good, but granted my class Corsair isn't exactly terribly fast at grinding as well, so you may want to give the spot a try yourself. But so far, assuming that you do not combine 2-3 rotations into one, you will probably notice a dip in your trash loot and seeds. Moving on to Nagas, here are its changes. It's worth noting that the spirit weapon spawn rates have been increased 1,000 times at 1200%, and you will see this reflected in the footage. From what I have experienced, even without the drop rate event, you will pretty much be guaranteed the maximum number of weapons an hour, almost always, if not at the very least 2 per hour. BMC Ascension's drop rate has also been increased by 170% along with the Seeds of Void. Additionally, the Naga minions that spawn upon the demise of the commander will no longer be despawned after the commander has been killed, which means you will not be griefing yourself when taking up a spirit weapon here anymore. Raid parties will also chase you further, and more Naga commanders have been added to the spawns. Pets also have had their looting improved, but as you can see, it can only help you so much, and you will still need to pick up the loot yourself sometimes. T5 when please. And at the end of my hour, I had more spirit weapons than I could count, and Nagas also gave me more seeds than Orcs did at 7 compared to 2 for the most part. The new Elvia Nagas is looking to be pretty good so far, but of course your mileage may vary, so please do try out the spot yourself. And with that, we're done. Thanks for watching, take care and goodbye.